Well, great morning, everyone. So I threw cards this morning. I'm using a Gypsy Oracle deck and a Tarot. And what I got pushing underneath of everything is cheering on this abuse of power. This abusive, mental abusive drama. Now, I think this has to do with QAnon. You know, Trump is on this train now again, posting all this QAnon crap yet again. Because what I got going into it, it's about the service to these people. So yeah, this would be the QAnon crowd, the ones that buy into it, because the energy coming into it is they love what they're working on. They love putting this crap out there with what's going on now. And so now we've got this despair with the wheel turning. And the more Trump is in despair, the more he puts out this QAnon crap. And the hope is to walk away from things. You know, he always puts up there that he's a king and all this other nonsense. And so what's going on now? Potential outcome is causing the thoughts to race and go quickly. Things coming in quickly. And these QAnon ones are just enemies of the world. They hate everyone. They hate everything. And they just are there, anarchists, to stir up trouble. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and do a clarifying read and see what else it has to say on this. The QAnon crazies. And Trump is just really getting into the QAnon stuff even more now. And all the QAnon thing is about is stirring up trouble and seeing how much hate and how much crap they can put out there. And this guy buys right into it. At the center of it all, we have, this type of egregious, if you want to say, not really leadership, but somebody that just is out there and going to do this. So what we have above it is being pushed to the edge. The foundation with it all is a message about action. On one side of it, we have what's being strengthened. Above it for the long term. The foundation is the world, worldview, etc. And mentally retreating. They don't want to be viable in the world. They just want to cause trouble, okay? The other side of it, controlling, wanting to control this stuff. Above it, something new being put out. A message, again, ongoing, putting out these types of messages to QAnon. They don't want QAnon people to think. They want to take them down this dark road. Continued messages about long-term. This new view of the world. And again, trying to strengthen their hold on Trump to be able to continue to put this crap out. There's a new cup underneath pushing all of this. His cup of abomination. What's being worked on. He just wants to get away from all this stuff, and he's trying to figure out his next move. It's always been thinking that the wealth is going to get him somewhere. And so now these are the new actions in hand that are taking place. New information. It's a nightmare that he's trying to, again, control, abuse his power. Feeling battle weary when it comes to, guess what? Epstein stuff. So these are the fake messages he puts out, his lies, his spin to overturn democracy. His mind is on fast track craziness based on what he's trying to sell. Yet again, another manipulation. And he's got those of QAnon that love what he's trying to get away with and the dark element, okay? So, yeah, he's got the QAnon things going down this road, posting more and more egregious stuff every day, more and more toxic, and the more and more unhinged he becomes, the more and more he buys into the QAnon stuff. The more he's going to try to convince people of QAnon crap. Okay? So, let's see how this is going to work for him. Posting QAnon stuff is definitely not presidential. So, strengthening his abuse. Yeah. Strengthening his abuse, propping it up when it comes to the evidence in hand. So yeah, the more toxic things become, the more, and Republicans are getting ready to rebel and walk away, a number of them. So let's see what's going to happen with that. Pick 3 cards. What's going to happen with Republicans talking about walking away now? A message about an action. Okay, the dark drama. Okay, up in the air. So yeah, they're just saying, you know, Trump is going down this road now. He was supposed to have a White House thing today, and he closed down, threw out the reporters again because he was supposed to announce some big thing about the Affordable Health Care Act and everything, and he's got nothing, okay? So he's shutting it down, and the Republicans are ready to, not just Marjorie Taylor Greene, but many other Republicans are looking at saying, we're done. Is the House going to go to the Democrats? Judgment about this abuse of power, and there's arguments going on now. Yeah. Behind the scenes, it's getting more radical. Republicans are ready to jump ship. Okay? I want to ask, what about articles of impeachment in the 25th Amendment? What's going on with that? A loss? Facing a loss when it comes to controlling the power because of the evidence. Okay? So that's coming closer too, because they see a loss when it comes to controlling the power because of the evidence. Now, another thing that just happened is a judge saw the writing on the wall and said, you're not delaying this stuff anymore. You need to release the Epstein files now, unredacted. So what's happening with that? What's being handed out? What they're trying to block to the people, okay? Miss Lily, yes, I know it's trash day. I know. And I know you don't like it. I get it. They're both looking at me like, trash day. So yeah, this again is amping up. He thought they could find a way to skew this and delay again But that's not working. The people mentally, yeah, this stuff there is raging, and they're saying, yeah, you got the power, release it. Okay? People are saying, release it. Bondi, release it. You got the actions, you got it in hand. And they're, people are not going to stand for them again, another attempting to cover this over. So things have really getting ready to hit the fan. What about Trump's mental state? His mental state. The White House, at the White House, yeah, mentally, he's declining, okay? Mentally, he's going down. It's going away, his mental state. It's getting worse. What about his physical state? His mental state is declining badly. What about his physical state? Pushed to the edge. So a lot of stress, facing the loss, and his delusion, okay? So his physical state is pushed to the edge again because he's facing these losses. And
last week was easily the most
So this is affecting his physical state. The more his mental state declines, the more his physical state, the more that the Republicans are ready to jump ship. And so it's just the stress. The stress is physically affecting him and mentally affecting him. And he is on the edge. On the edge. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online. Thanks for tuning in.